The light is fading from sight. I have been weak to muster a promise next to a bottle that says, little mercy, empty now. She reached into her tin box. She was fishing from her collection of kindness. She could have been a little lost, a little found. Me, I collect broken dreams. I collect broken dreams. Lonely heart, please revive, or just rip at the seams. Who can tell what is haunting her mind? For one enchanted night, we collide, we collide. Agony is on the way again. Me, I collect broken dreams. I collect broken dreams. Lonely heart, please revive, or just rip at the seams. Stealing little moments, sharing them through sighs. Lift that spirit a bit higher, so that I can jack it up for good.
A midnight thrall, I'm losing control. Surroundings are empty chambers, not a spectre in sight. Kicking up dust, dialing back the clock. I held my breath, I bit my tongue, couldn't look away. See through the haze, see through the craze, capture the essence, relieve the burden. But the day came, the bill was due, a sudden horror. I was no longer in control. See through the haze, see through the craze, capture the essence, relieve the burden. Tell me clear, if you love me once, why did you disappear?
Having another go, losing track of the order flow. I serve up knowledge, crushed on ice. Put the tip in the till and the tip of the tongue gets to dip. Drown out the shame. Oh, this age of illusion, love trapped in a cell, where the ego is a master, ruling all we can tell. In the glow of the screen, we barter our souls, yearning for something that's truly complete. While hollow voices echo, we're lost in the fray, bound by the chains that we built every day. Cover my eyes, shut out the pain, drown out the shame. Oh, these years of lost ideals, when mediocrity is a byword, and the flames of our passion are burned out. In corridors filled with whispers and doubt, we stand on this edge, just too scared to leap, wondering if freedom's a promise we keep. Cover my eyes, shut out the pain. Cover my heart, drown out the shame. Let me breathe here for a while, rest my heart and reconcile. Let me breathe, let me breathe. Cover my eyes, shut out the pain. Cover my heart. Storm work in my eyes, clouds closing in on my head. All I can think is that chin, that grin, and ooh, what was under that skin. Happiness is fled, tiptoed away in silver shoes. The whole thing went heavy on my soul. The echoes of your absence whisper in my ear. Deja vu, what the cock-a-doodle to do? It's not like I could conduct a switcheroo. I seem to be low on stock. There's only now. There's only now. No light can touch this how. There's only now. We planned a million tomorrows. Truth is an elusive wish. As time keeps on repeating, the memories start to dissipate. Is this a silent movie? I fell flat on my face like Buster Keaton while you walked right out like Mae Marsh. There's only now. There's only now. No light can touch this how. There's only now. There's only now. There's only now. No light can touch this how.
Time is a snake eating its own tail. Before you fall unconscious again, was there something worthwhile that you wanted to say? Carry on, keep shoveling pills. This story is going stale. Let's play no games. Just a little moment and we're on our way. In the end you'll find yourself somehow turning back around, lying low, drifting slow. See you later, aggregator. I go out with the tide. I don't know if I'll be back tomorrow. You're spinning in circles. You're in a different dimension. Can't scream any louder than this infiltrating sound. Oil it up, lube it up, and cut to the chase. Just a little needle and you're floating away, somewhere in time that I will never go. Starting to decay, slowly falling again. Images washed into the deep sleep, suffocate in the silence that separates us, dragging you in a different direction. You're moving in circles. You're in a different dimension. Can't get any louder than this infiltrating sound. Don't be like you are one and done. Get a move on, start a move on. different dimension. Can't scream any louder than this infiltrating sound. Distance. Every smile is a crafty disguise. Thoughts are spinning like vinyl. You can feel the tension rise. Cycles of the night, a systematic robbery, taking away blood, youth, liberty. Such a wild ride, miracle in time. Such a wild ride, times wrong can feel right. Flash some cash, push that luck. Might could improve on things this night. Poker players and dragon slayers, flash out, flash out. This was a fire hose, no doubt. Hit the bit again and again. Such a wild ride, miracle in time. Such a wild ride, excitement withdrawal is healing A-okay. You're all ears, they are all in. It's all in the cards, and I'll skin them in a flash.
A lapsmith by the table, with his jagged hands shaking some calipers, won't make amends. I'm running errands, summoning the flames. Take me higher, burning like a choir. A tempest through my veins, it overtakes, it won't relent. I'm scorching earth, just a large wound. This dirt, what came back through the grapevine, made my blood boil. Fire, take me higher, burning burning like a choir. A tempest through my veins, it overtakes, it won't relent. A life of toil degraded as fleeting desires chased by a liar. I'm disowned, disregarded. I don't want to see your face. I'll eat up everything, leaving no trace. Fire, take me higher, burning like a choir. A tempest through my veins, it overtakes, it won't relent. Tempted by flames that consume my soul, can't escape it, losing control. One breath, one sigh, you put me out, so I cry.
A mistress in distress, in a life once bright, now it's lost to fright. Here in the depths of despair, we chase projections in thin air, whimpers and whispers, another move missed, another kiss dismissed, an endless game of longing, where love's falling out of range. Another life tossed, another heart crossed, in a universe where all lies are parallel. Another night faded, soul strayed, frost on the fingers, dirty clouds, as blood fading in and out, like a beat on repeat. This pulse in my veins, it can't take defeat. Another life tossed, another heart crossed, in a universe where all lies are parallel. Heaven is a hard sell, shelling out the truth, dishing out the cost of cover. You'd be losing it all in the end, no doubt.
The shape of our destiny is cutting apart. You and me, I personally have never been a stranger to danger. Forget the history of who you used to be. Obsession like stones that weigh heavy on me. Drifting off aimlessly, seeking the way. Leaving all the pages incomplete day after day. Unreal is the channel to the ephemeral. Tune in for the big reveal, sons and passions. The deck is totally stacked. And I'll be deleting the scars and the stains. Leave beyond the bounds of my short-term mind. The pulse of our fate is so unbearable, rate how it feels to be betrayed. Unreal is the channel to the ephemeral. Tune in for the big reveal, sons and passions. The deck is unmistakably stacked. Wizardry is the base case. Warlock for the more curious, and all our magic show.
Yo, hey, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. King Kong, can't go wrong with pepperoni. You hear me, Taglioni? Let's get ready to slam that rump dong. Manny said a lot of things. Let's go, champ. Tyson's a brand of chicken. I'm washing in. Manny said propose a toast. White bread. Manny said propose a toast. Come on, we. Let's get all this already. Kiss the glove. This fist flies like a dove. Down and out. Count down and count up at arm's length. Fishing for hooks. Taking it on the chin. Pasta sauce appearing when Mike is getting it on. You'll be sliced. Prosciutto. Manny say you like a bite. Manny say you like a bite. This monocle is gonna make you famous out of the T-Box Bronx. Am I still on the Zen? Am I still on the Zen? I'm a dope machine. We're playing basket full of dolls. Manny said throw you out, huh? Manny said throw you out, huh? Pick a number, but not any number. How is this my body if it isn't my cup of plea? This never gets told. You need to get bold and flame retarded. Enough. Manny said knock you out, poof. Manny said knock you out, poof. The creed of greed, selling some weed, fending off cops, whack 'em ring, rock 'em ding, ding, mince the meat. Rocky Rigatoni is stepping in the hallucinatory ring. So don't blink by virtue of opposing the threat. Old rabbits never die. Tossing a bone to the boss. Take the loss. Rope-a-dough. Balancing life. Working TKO. It's like a bite to the ear. Sit it off. Manny said knock you out. Puff. Manny said knock you out. Puff. In the left corner, Rocky Pony. In the right corner, rockabye baby. Dippy butterfinger chicken served with a side of beans. Vanitatum, veritasium, fulcrum, punctum, topped up tattoos. Hard metal teeth and a clinch protector. Ready for a sleep off, grinding deep. Grandbrook Seasmo. Manny said they sold you out. Manny said they sold you out. But Marcello is mastering. Mastroianni mustering. Paulie Taliono. The fisting must go on to the sun. Inside the dome. Gypsy Boogie. Gypsy Boogie, damn, Tyson Boogie.
Transparent, shiny from certain angles, a reflecting prism, a divider of rays. One touch and the entire universe turns on. A resonance here, a movement muted, a sound oppressed, a secret undressed. She can make you believe that you have an edge. I look inside a broken heart and find some light. She bends the world around her, which feels so tight. I got this feeling she's a phantom slipping through. She takes my breath and fills the silence with a hue. A chilling kiss that haunts my very soul. I'm on the verge of losing control, and I thank you for showing me truth, but not so much for stealing my youth. Through shadows of memories, I chase her form. In whispers of laughter, I feel her warm. Every smile she cast, a fleeting illusion. Yet in this heartache, the sweet confusion. How can she bring both love and despair? Each moment with her hangs heavy in the air. And I thank you for showing me truth, but not so much for stealing my youth. There's a crack in this feeling as raindrops fall. When she shifts into nothing, I feel so still. Appears too solid, but in essence she's mere air. Elusive, lucid, and gone by the morn. And I thank you for showing me truth, but not so much for stealing my youth.
The soul train is shaking the light out of you until it's all Jurassic dark. Darth Peter did not choose to live on a Death Star. Portals of entry, portals of entry. One goes in and no one comes out. I woke up from a dream of caution. Time was playing the harp, a jaded dance of the objects and fate's mechanical nature. Created Earth and me, took us for another spin. Portals of entry, portals of entry. One goes in and no one comes out. An apple fell and I saw worms making holes in it. I sipped on electrolytes and played with electric magnets. I swore on the largest magnetar that I'm never going to work again. At that brick and mortar. The soul drain is sucking you away. Quasars aren't enough to put up a fight. Portals of entry, portals of entry. When one slips through, everything changes.
Audio, prosthetics, yearning heights, brimless and skinless. Why would you wake me up? Feelings laid bare, unwrapped and untamed. Used to be hidden, now they call your name. You got a hold of the fading light. Waves crash and call, oh can't you see the plight? Please tell me which direction is for resurrection. I'd like to cash in on, redeem my redemption. In riptides of passion, the cockatoos are wearing coconut hearts for shorts. I know I got high again somehow. Fractured signals, broken pieces. Hands reach out as attention releases. Now tell me which direction is for resurrection. I'd like to cash in on, redeem my redemption. Effective culturism, an engine designed for the need, a sudden glitch in evolution. Finally, I've lost all that was dear in the wreckage of love's despair. Drift, slow and neglect, blame it on the ruin. This love we built now turns to dust, hearts scattered, lost in the night. Finally, I've lost all that was dear. Memories fade into shadows of fear. Crash architects, painful schemes, hands in the dust, hearts on the sidelines. We stand, breathing whispers of regret, searching for a spark in the dark. Finally, I've lost all that was dear. Memories fade into shadows of fear. Lost in the frame, destruction of bone. We fade in science, we never heal. Finally, I've lost all that was dear. Memories fade into shadows of fear.
Try to mock me. I've said it. Sorry, health is the only wealth. If you stand in my way, I will have no choice but to do away with you. Let me through. I need to get Oh, this age of illusion, love trapped in a cell, where the ego's a master, ruling all we can tell. In the glow of the screen, we barter our souls, yearning for something that's truly complete. Cover my eyes, shut out the pain, cover my heart, drown out the shame, plug me out of the grind, the coals, get me out, get me out. Oh, these years of lost ideals, when mediocrity is a byword and the flames of our passion are burned out. In corridors filled with whispers and doubt, we stand on this edge just too scared to leave, wondering if freedom's a promise we keep. Cover my heart, drown out the shame. Let me breathe here for a while, rest my heart and reconcile. Let me breathe, let me breathe. Cover my eyes, shut out the pain, cover my heart, drown out the shame, plug me out of the grind, the coals, get me out, get me out.
They are leaning towards cleaning out your clock. Weight of the moment, existential dawn inside. You were never broken, just learning to decide. Say it loud, play your part. Now is the moment, face all you've denied. Pressure in your chest, wearing borrowed pride. Your mind locked away, a secret spitting ache in your head. Truth carved a path, leaving scars and marks. No more silence from within, no more waiting, hear the shout. No more silence from within, say it now, let it out. Dim projections, shuffling about, trashing around the flagpole. Expected demonstrations veiled from the crowded room, but every hidden scream starts to bloom, starts to bloom. No more silence from within, no more waiting, hear the shout. No more silence from within, say it now, let it out. Pressure of the struggle, existential in your soul. You were never empty, you just had too many holes. No more silence from within, no more waiting, hear the shout. No more silence from within, say it now, let it out. Bye.